More color expressions. Look very green. The expression look very green can have different meanings depending on the context in which it is used. Here are a few possibilities. 1. Literally green. If something looks very green, it means it has a lot of green color in it, or that it appears to be mostly green in color. 2. Inexperienced or naive. The expression green can also refer to someone who is inexperienced or naive. So if someone says, "You look very green," they might be implying that you are new to something or don't have much knowledge or experience in a certain area. 3. Someone who is not feeling well or feeling sick. A passenger on a boat who is feeling sick from high waves can be said to look very green. The exact meaning of the expression will depend on the context in which it is used. Green with envy. The expression, green with envy, is an idiom that means to be very jealous or envious of someone else's success, possessions, or advantages. The phrase green with envy suggests that envy can make a person physically ill, causing them to turn green in color. For example, if someone sees their friend driving a luxurious car and becomes envious of it, they might say, "I'm green with envy over your new car." This means that the person is extremely jealous of their friend's car and wishes they could have it for themselves. The expression, green with envy, is often used figuratively, but it can also be used literally to describe a person's skin turning green due to an illness or condition. However, this usage is less common and usually used for comedic effect. Greenbacks. Greenback is a slang term that refers to paper currency that are issued by the United States government. Specifically, the term was first used to describe a type of paper money called demand notes that were issued during the American Civil War in the 1860. These banknotes were called greenbacks because of the green ink used on the back side of the notes. The front side was printed in black ink and featured a portrait of the first Secretary of the Treasury, Alexander Hamilton. The greenbacks were issued as a means of financing the Civil War and were not backed by gold or silver, as was typical for currency at the time. Since then, the term greenback has been used more broadly to refer to any paper currency issued by the U.S. government. It is still a common term today, and many people use it interchangeably with dollar to refer to U.S. currency. Brownout. A brownout is a temporary and partial loss of electrical power in an area, typically caused by an overload on the power grid, or a reduction in the voltage supplied to the affected area. Unlike a blackout, which is a complete loss of power, a brownout is characterized by a dimming of lights and a reduction in the power available for electrical appliances. During a brownout, some electrical devices may not function properly due to the reduced voltage, and the lower power supply can cause damage to certain types of equipment, such as motors or electronic devices. Brownouts are usually intentional, implemented by utility companies to prevent a blackout when there is high demand for electricity. They may also be caused by severe weather conditions, equipment failures, or other factors that put stress on the power grid. In some contexts, the term brownout can also be used metaphorically to describe a reduction in the quality or quantity of a service, such as a reduction in staffing levels or a decrease in funding for a program. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe and share. If you are interested in private classes, then email me directly at goldtongueenglish@gmail.com. You can just pay as you go for each class at a time with no need for a subscription.